Here's something you don't want to hear. No one is going to buy your product unless you're a household name. No one is going to actively seek out for you. Even if you're the coolest person or you have the best product, you need to get the word out. You need to entice and engage people, and you need to get them excited and eager to buy your product. This is where copywriting kicks in. Hi, I'm Bhumi Shah, and I'm going to show you 6 copywriting tips that will keep your readers' eyes glued to their screens. 55% of pages get only a few seconds of attention. What does that mean for you? Your content better be good and quick. If you start off with boring and unengaging content, then you can kiss goodbye to the traffic. One of the best ways to get more traffic and more customers is to tweak your copywriting skills and make it a more engaging copy. The first one I have for you is use open loops. Recently, I was watching a thriller series of 8 episodes, and I decided I'm going to watch each episode one day, so that will be a total of 8 days, 30 minutes each. But eventually, the end of each series was so interesting, and it left me with a question on my head. I ended up watching the second, the third, the fourth, and so on. I ended up watching 4 hours at a stretch, completing the entire series. What was that? At the end of each episode, there was an open loop, a question in my head. What's happening next? This is the power of open loops. Open loops give our brains a natural desire for completion. You can apply open loops to any sales copy and instantly make it more magnetic. Here is a classic example from Kevin David's sales page. You see the first line, what if everything you heard about Shopify was wrong? What an opening statement. So what is he going to teach that is going to be so different? Exclusive training reveals the strategies the top 1% of Shopify sellers use in 19%. Here he has used the open loop, and you are so eager, you want to find out what those strategies are, and you continue reading or you register for the webinar. So it does one thing to your mind, and it increases your curiosity of that thing, and you want more and more. The second one I have for you is shortening your sentences. When you make your sentences short, you have only a few couple of seconds as soon as they land on your landing page or your website. The first few sentences need to be short, especially so that they can take the next step into a CTA, and they are very, very crucial. The trick is to make them easy to understand as well, so they suck the reader into reading the copy further ahead. Here's a classic example, 100% free online workshop, literally 4 words, and then the next line, my 3-step method to landing easy ad clients that pay. It defines it almost everything in that single line. Number 3 I have for you is stick to AIDA formula. When you start to write down a copy, it's very easy to get blank and you're just staring at an empty page. What next? I want to explain this through my favorite example from Russell Brunson's page. A is for attention. If you look at his page and look at the headline, its headline is an attention-driven headline and an introduction to make your users want to read more. The second one is interest. This is where you will pick the interest of your prospects and talk deeper by describing about your product and solving their pain from your product or service and the benefit it brings to their lives. Then you can see he has put down the desire out there. This is where you describe all the juicy benefits of your product and service. And finally, after your reader is blown away with these amazing benefits of the product, you then invite him to take action. Usually, then it goes into an order or you ask him to fill up a form. Number 4 I have for you is the power of reframing. It sounds very simple. If you were to go in a car showroom and if you have to pay an upfront £10,000, would you think about it a little bit? And if you were to pay just about $150 per month, how does that shift your mindset? Well, that's exactly what reframing in copywriting is. Here's an example. This is a very powerful technique. It allows you to manipulate the perceived value of the product by simple cost manipulations and breakdowns. Number 5 I have for you is never teach the how in the copy. Copywriting is what and content is how. A good copywriting teaches you what and you have to buy the product to get the how. So do not disclose too much in your copywriting, but Make it to the point that your user or your visitor is ready to get the product. And I've left the best one for the last. The power of stories. Stories are captivating. Humans love stories. Why do you get so involved when you watch a movie, video? If it didn't have a story, you'll switch it off right away. Because our culture and our systems are built on stories, and copywriting is no different. You're taking a transition of the person, trying to make him understand the benefits, problems, then the benefits, the desires, and then you're asking him to take action. He goes through the whole process he is actually going through in his life. And stories also make you seem more human, and people buy because of emotions and not necessarily the logic that you're giving them. And that is why stories are so effective. They touch the heart of the person buying. So follow these 6 tips and you're going to have an amazing copywriting. Leave a comment below to inform which tip helped you the most. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like it, and share it with friends and businesses who you think can get benefit from this. Thank you so much for watching.